Welcome, another edition of Smart Chat, YouTube.com. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing to my channel. If you haven't done so, please do so right now. Want to do a wrestling video. Was listening to the Sam Roberts podcast, dealing with wrestling, and this was from a couple of days ago, and he had on Josh Matthews. And he said that kind of in that interview, I kind of had kind of up in arms about how Vince refers to his company as sports entertainment and how he's out of touch. Now, don't get me wrong, I'll be the first one to bash WWE because I'm more of a TNA fan, but I do watch all types of wrestling and accept it for what it is. If you don't like it, change the channel. You know, I watch Lucha, ROH, when I have a chance. PWS, a great indie show that has a TV deal based out of New Jersey, is also pretty good. If you're able to catch it on WLNY here in New York. But just want to give my thoughts on what Josh Matthews had to say. Now, again, if Vince is still making profit off of the so-called crap he puts on TV, then it doesn't matter. And, you know, with all due respect, Josh, wrestling did not bring in the Hogan era or the Stone Cold era. Sports entertainment did. And if wrestling never got the sports entertainment switch, pro wrestling today I think would have never been popular in the 80s, the 90s, or the 2000s. Deep down, even the most hardcore fans, I think, notice, but have a hard time accepting it. Ironically, most of the fans that have a hard time accepting it only experience the Hogan era and beyond. The Bruno Sammartino era, Lutez era would have likely bored the hell out of the very quote-unquote smarks that claim they desire to see total non-stop technical wrestling throughout their matches. I think a true smark version or vision rather of a good card is basically 8 full matches of more consisting of nothing but technical wrestling. Now, the matches will likely have no variety to them and no backstory to make them important, and they would be likely 35 to 50 minutes in length. In other words, this vision of what wrestling should be is basically flat out boring and a turnoff, obviously, to a major majority of the audience. A sleep inducer that says a lot about the personalities already. You know, but the smarks say they want to see things like this in WWE, but they really don't know what they want. They say these things to go against the establishment, I think. To be cool, to be different, to be a rebel. Every genre has a subgroup, these type of, I think, people. Whether it be art, music, film, dramas, book, etc. And most of them have one thing in common. They often are, I think, spoiled brats who have literally no business sense whatsoever. Hipsters that think they're above all the rest and know everything. Now, honestly, let's think about this right here. Does it really matter at the end of the day whether the championships are called belts or titles? Does it really matter if people call wrestling or sports entertainment? Is this really something to complain about? Is this even important? Or do you just want to be different? At the end of the day, it's ultimately your choice. But realize that sports entertainment is a part of wrestling. At this point, it's half and half. And it's needed. Can't have just a full show of straight out wrestling. That is why it's called sports entertainment with the WWE. Believe me, some of the things that they put on Hornswoggle, Los Matadores, these angles makes me vomit. But I get it. I hope a lot of you get it as well. Until next time.